They thought they could steal my land, the very piece my grandfather built our home on. But they messed with the wrong person. I wasn't just going to sit quietly. I was going to teach them a lesson they'd never forget. Stick around till the end, Kwai, because the twist will make you cheer louder than ever. I had just moved back to my small hometown to take care of my late grandfather's farmhouse. It was a quiet property, sitting on 2 acres of land, peaceful, green and full of memories. But a week after moving in, I noticed orange survey flags all around my fence. At first I thought it was some city maintenance. But then, a man in a suit came knocking. He said, "We're expanding the neighborhood property lines. Looks like half your land actually belongs to the HOA now." "Excuse me, what?" This land had been in my family for over 60 years. I told him to check his maps again, but he smirked and said, "You can fight it, but you'll lose." That's when I knew this wasn't a misunderstanding, it was a setup. Over the next few days, I found out that the HOA president, Mr. Grant, owned the construction company developing the new homes nearby. He wanted my land for their community expansion. They started sending me letters claiming my fence was on their property and that I had to move it or face fines. But instead of arguing, I went straight to the county land records office. And guess what? Not only did I find the original land deed signed by my grandfather in 1961, it also had clear boundary maps that proved they were lying. So I decided to play along, just to see how far they'd go. 2 days later, I saw construction workers marking my yard. That's when I stepped out with my phone, recording everything. "Careful," I said. "That's private property you're trespassing on." The foreman laughed, until the county sheriff pulled up behind me. See, before confronting them, I'd already filed a formal complaint with the county and submitted my deed copy. Turns out, the HOA didn't just target me, they'd done this to 3 other families before. Within hours, an investigator confirmed my land was 100% mine, and the HOA had been illegally altering maps for years. When Mr. Grant tried to argue, the sheriff handed him a court notice, fraud and trespassing investigation. The best part? Every bit of it was caught on camera. The arrogance, the lies, and the moment their faces dropped when the sheriff said, "Sir, step away from the property line." A month later, the HOA was fined. Mr. Grant was removed from his position, and I got an official apology, plus compensation for damages. Now every time I see that fence, I smile, because they tried to steal from me, but I showed them who's boss. Don't mess with someone who knows their rights or their land. If you loved this story, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment "Justice Served" down below for more real revenge stories.